So Canopy ultimately wants to establish Northwest Arkansas as a destination for refugee families where they feel welcome, where they feel supported, engaged with the community, where they feel that they really can start their new lives. I feel like a lot of times the perception that exists around refugees is not always the reality. So a lot of times with the American refugee system, there's about an 18-month vetting process that all refugees go through. I believe the statistic is that the average time a refugee family spends in a camp is 15 years from the time they leave their land to the time that they are settled somewhere. So I feel like in the political arena, there have been situations where maybe just a lack of awareness about how the process works has kind of led to some of the fears that some folks have. And so the family that the Grove has been assigned and we're anxiously awaiting is a mother and daughter. They're a Congolese family, and they have been living in a refugee camp for about 10 years now. The daughter's 12 and has been living in a refugee camp since she was 2 years old. And so when I think about my own daughter, 4-year-old, I think at the age of 2 moving out of her house to a refugee camp, it just kind of gives me chills to think that she would spend the next 10 years of her life living in those circumstances. So it's really exciting that we have a chance to be a part of their first step into a new life, a more permanent life, a more stable life. In the meantime, as we're kind of waiting for this family to resettle, we've taken part in different fundraiser events, just volunteering to serve food. We've also had some people on the fundraising side who have been raising the funds and contributing financially to Canopy and to the Grove's involvement with that. There are a lot of ways we can be involved, and Canopy being a very small and new and nimble organization, I think they're open to the creativity of the people in the area. The great thing about being a member at the Grove when it comes to Canopy involvement is that we have some pretty engaged and fired up people around here. If you're watching this and thinking this might be something you want to get plugged into, I'd encourage you to find Greg and Lori Foster. They've been really leading the Grove's co-sponsor team. I'd encourage you to talk to Angie Coleman. She is on the board of Canopy locally. I promise you we can find ways to help get you more engaged.